Corner. How is everyone doing today? Actually, today I am doing pretty well. I put a black thing underneath this. It's not shining through, guys. So I kind of, I didn't shine it through. That's not good, is it? Let me see. Let me go on to my YouTube and I can look and see if I'm on. No, it's not showing me. And twisting. I'm on, but I and I'm gonna put a like. And I'm going to put that. And I'm gonna have it right here so I can see. So, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing this morning? I am doing pretty good. I have so much to talk to you guys about. It's not funny. It is not funny at all. I'm not sure who else coming. Good morning, Nicole. How are you doing, hon? Good morning, Palmy. How are you doing? Well, we have a lot to talk about today. I mean, a lot. So, my husband and I were doing. I am not seeing the C's. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm going to take this little black thing off because I thought it would work. But no, the black thing doesn't work. Okay, what I put underneath here was to try and keep it from getting dirty. You know what I mean? When I say it's dirty, I'll show you. I put a black one on just to protect the the diamond painting, but I am not seeing anything through it. So we are going to do something different. I'm almost done with this, believe it or not. Look at that. I'm almost done with this. So I've just moved it off and everything, so you know what's going on. It's been havoc upon havoc upon havoc of how I feel today or yesterday. I've been feeling a little bit down. Don't take it wrong. I'm not really overly excited about this move. Really not. Okay, why aren't you sticking? Are you too tight or too tough for it? Usually you stick like no tomorrow. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. No, it's just a little picky. Morning, Audie. So, Jeff and I finally, well, we're not 100% certain where we're going, but we think we're going to be going to New South Wales. Jeff found it, and the good news is if we do go to New South Wales, we will be getting a brand new home made for us. So, I'm not sure where we're going, but I do know we'll be getting a brand new home if we go to New South Wales. My father-in-law offered to pay for a brand new house, 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. At least that's what we're talking about, and that's what my father-in-law said, and yeah. On our own property, yeah. It will be on our own property. The property is leased to buy. So, but we need to make certain that the lease to buy is set up with, okay, when you go on lease to buy, they will say, okay, just give me a moment. And the rent is a lot cheaper than here. because it's lease to buy. Property but uh pay yeah, not lease to buy, but you know what I'm talking about, where it's almost like a property option or whatever it's called. So yeah, I'm excited about it, but I'm not because we are going to be living it rough. We are going to be living it rough. Yeah, we got to compromise. We will be going, as far as I know, we're going to be going to Baraba. Baraba? That's the name of the town. Baraba, New South Wales. But I'm not 100% certain. Do not quote me on it because I can't make promises that that's exactly where I'm going. Just give me a moment while I try and see where I am. Okay, I think I can finally see the seas. So, yeah, we are going to most likely go on our own property. We're not 100% certain. We will have, if all goes well, we will have wooden floors, polished wooden floors, so there won't be any more problems with Jeff and myself. Uh, I'm not sure. I hope. That's all I can say. I hope. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Now, on my YouTube, the whole situation with YouTube, I don't know how long it will take, depending where we go, how long it will take for me to get internet on. There is so much going on. Jeff and I are very, I mean, am I overly excited about it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we'll be able to keep our chickens because it's our own land. Um it'll be our own land and we will be able to start the farming as far as I know. Um my uncle might put in for the farming so we can have our farming and have a shed. If all goes well, it really depends on um if the land isn't taken already. If it's not taken, then most likely, I'm not going to say definitely, but most likely it will be bought very soon, meaning 2000 something down. My father-in-law will put down, and then he's going to be buying a brand new house for us. I mean, brand new, spanking new house, which is going to have to be built. So yeah, a lot is going on, and I've been so panicked and everything, guys. You don't even know how panicked I have been. Jeff wants me to be extremely happy about it, and I'm like, I'll go wherever you want to go. I may not like the idea of going back to New South Wales because, well, one, we're back on the daylight savings time thing. Although daylight savings time has ended over in Queensland. Well, not Queensland, but in New South Wales. So our times are pretty much in sync because it is 7 in the morning over here in Australia and it's 7 over in New South Wales. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Uh, we most likely will be able to have a dog because it's our own land. We will be able to have a bird because it's on our own land, if that makes sense. So there's about three things that my husband wants to talk to the guy about to make certain that if we get there, have our house built there, have our shed there or a shipping container put there because the shipping container will probably be a 20 footer or a 40 footer. We don't know. We want to have our car protected. So there's a lot going on right now. We don't know how it's all going to turn out. The C is just not sticking. I think this is a little sticker. Um, so that's what's going on. Jeff is right now sleeping. We have not been sleeping very well because of all this, looking for a place to live and you know how that is. Um, I'm not panicked. It's just more like it's almost like Kalani, where I don't want to do anything at the moment until we know for a fact where we're going. Does that make sense? Probably doesn't, but that's that's how I'm feeling right now. Am I sure about the place? No. But it's a place that Jeff is really excited about because we will get to own it. That's the difference. We won't be renting anymore, except for renting to buy our land. Other than that, we won't be renting. So let me know what you guys think. It's a new endeavor for me. It's a new endeavor for Jeff. And we might be able to get the farm going too. We won't be able to have cows though, or things like that. But we won't be able to have goats. But right now, with all that's been going on, it'll be nice not having to rent. We'll find out soon enough after Jeff wakes up, what the dealio is. Sorry, deal. What it entails. Jeff and I have been searching. You don't realize how strong we've been searching. We've been looking for. We don't want to rent again. We just don't. It's something that we agreed on that this next time when we move, the next time we move will be permanent. Well, not permanent, but you know what I mean. It'll be more permanent. It will be a 2-bedroom house, though. It's a brand new house, though, if we get the one in Baraba. He keeps saying Baraba, so I guess it's pronounced Baraba. So how's everyone else doing? I'm so sorry I was talking a lot about the move and everything, but I had to talk. I had to uh, let you guys know what's going on. So I feel bad that I haven't been filming at all, but I don't have any unboxings because I'm right now packing up to move again. Packing up to move. This is so much fun, guys. Really. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy to move. But then again, I would never wish anything like a hernia on anyone either. No, I don't have one anymore. But I would never wish it because I know what it's like. Please ask me questions. I'm up to answering some questions. All we know right at this moment is that we might have a home. We're not 100% certain. And Jeff is right now working on securing it. If this is to be our home, we'll find out soon enough, right? I decided I was gonna work on this dolphin painting because I'm not very far from ending it. I mean, look at this, guys. I'm gonna show you something. That is all I have after I finish this section here. That's all I have. That whole little section, all the way to the back right there. That little strip. I'll bring it. I'll bring it upward so you can see what I'm talking about. But that little strip right there is all I have to finish this, which is not bad, I think. I think I'm doing fairly well on it. So that is the news so far. But I will tell you, we will be having solar. I don't know what type of water we'll have. We're hoping to get a rainwater tank because rainwater tank tastes, oh my word, rainwater tastes so much better than town water. I don't know what the town water is like. I've never had that type of town water except for the town water over in Enola, not Enola, in Dalby. That's the one. Yes, I revert back to America sometimes because Enola is over in Pennsylvania. I used to live there, guys. I used to live there. When you hear that name, you probably will be like, oh, I know where Enola is. It's not very far from Harrisburg. So, but if you guys have any questions for me, I can answer as much as I can. Like I said, Jeff right now is asleep. We stayed up till 1, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to figure out what we're going to do. We have to go into town. I'm not sure if we're going into town this week, but we have to go into town to do our not the shopping per se, but get tubs, especially if we're going to be going into getting a container to put our stuff in. Jeff says we're going to be getting them in tubs because that will protect our stuff from any of the elements or whatever. Yes, we are still gonna plan on being a farmer, aka most likely the type of farmer we will become is trying to think what is a farmer. A chili farmer? Hydroponics? That type of farmer? This is so pretty. So I haven't been joining very many people because of the fact that I am right now getting my trying to set up a mind about moving. So much fun. Just trying to get everything ready for moving and haven't been watching anyone else's stuff. I'm still a member of a couple of them, but yeah, it's been a very whirlwind here in Australia because of all the things I have to do. Um, I am tired because of all the looking for a place to live. We have to keep going until we know we got a place. But once we know we got the place, and my father-in-law hears the okay to go, he will be buying a place for us. Not buying the place, but putting the $2,500 down on it. And well, long story short, we'll have a place to move to. It is the one that Jeff is looking at is in New South Wales. If not that, then we'll probably end up getting a house, as in an older house that's been. We don't know. To be honest, we don't know. We don't know which way we're going. Um, I will tell you, I've been exhausted from looking. Uh, Jeff is telling me, you need to look, you need to look with me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm looking, sort of, kind of, because I'm not one that likes to look for a place to live. My husband can verify that with you. It's the truth. Um, but I do believe we might have found our home, but I'm not 100% certain. I will let you guys know when I am 100% certain, but we have been looking. Jeff has been looking in New South Wales. Jeff has been looking in Queensland. Jeff has been looking. I kind of don't want to leave Queensland because that means we have to change to New South Wales, and it costs more to uh, do the car, and I don't have that much for working on the car, aka doing the registration over here in Australia is really interesting. You have to have your car okay, in Queensland all you have to do is pay for the registration. In New South Wales you have to go get your car. Help me here. I'm trying to think. You have to get your car. I don't know. Give me a moment. You have to get your car checked to make certain it's still running correctly, that type of stuff. I don't know what that's called. Basically, you have to. So we're moving our car back into New South Wales if we move to New South Wales. And we have to get our car checked before we get the registration, if that makes sense. So that is the agenda. I'm not liking that agenda because I don't have the money for. I don't have that much money. I have enough to go get a registration. For a Queensland thing. Then we have to go change our driver's license back down to New South Wales. So yeah, that's a lot to deal with. I don't know why they keep clicking off. So, not sure I like that one. It stuck, but it took off the silverback. That's one thing I don't like about these drills. It takes off the silver, if that makes sense. These have like silver backings on it. So yeah. But depending on how everything goes, we might have a home possibly by, if everything goes well, and Jeff has to talk to the owner of that place, make certain that it's not already taken. Number one, number two, um, see if we can build on it. Well, they said we can build on it, but the other question is, can we live on it after it's built and pay for the land? Now, if he says no on that, then we have to keep looking. But if he says yes on that, then we're going to go get our house built on it. We might have to end up staying at my father-in-law's for about a month or a month and a half, I think, until it's built. And then there won't be any more sleepless nights. We know what we're doing, but I don't know what I'm doing actually because of the fact that I had a strange dream, and my dream was like we have no place to put our clothes or things like that. You know what I'm talking about, like a built-in wardrobe or something like that. That's what I'm kind of hoping that we can get a built-in wardrobe so we don't have to, go through putting our clothes in something. So yeah, it's hmm. And Jeff says we could probably take our chickens to one of the Messianic people to watch over them while we do the big move, and then come pick them up and then go. I don't know what will happen, guys. I don't know. Jeff is also going to be making a makeshift thing, so it's going to be an interesting experience. Um, but this next move is just a permanent move. Well, not it'll be permanent for a while. We won't be moving for a while after this move because Jeff and I are not renting again. Not doing it, guys. We are not renting again. What the heck are you? Oh, okay, well, I'll get you too. So, seriously, if you have any questions for me, but we are allowed to when you own your own home, you can have your own chickens, you can have your own cockatoo, you can have a puppy on your own land because we'll be paying for it. And once the farm takes off, there won't be anything that's going to be a problem. Audie, you still here? Palmy, you still here? I feel like I'm missing something. Not messing, but missing something. 312. Owie, owie, owie. Just give me a moment, guys. 312. I think I already used up the 312, but I'm not sure. That's 552. 310. Is this 312? That's 550. But I will be doing an unboxing soonish. I'm not sure exactly how soonish is until I get the thing. That's 312. I'm getting something in the mail very soon, and I also have to pay somebody else very soon. Um, for my new pin, which will say Rifka on it. Uh, that's the 312. And there's just so much going on, guys. Seriously, Jeff and I are working so hard right now, getting everything figured out. Physically, we will be borrowing from Jeff's superannuation. Boy, won't that be fun? Um, would you guys like to see how the other part is? Now I have to fix it a little bit, but do you wanna see how oh, the bottle holder thing is? Let me know in there, cause I actually have 2 of them done. Well, not all the way done, but I have 2 of them done. By the way, this is how I've been working on these. This is one of them. That's gonna go into the middle, I believe. This one's gonna go on to the top, but I have to fix this part right up here. See, I was trying to make it look like, waves, but it didn't quite turn out like that, so I'm gonna have to put something right here. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of, not glue, but, stuff on top of this, and that's how that one turned out. Did turn out pretty. All I have is to do the bottom part, which will have dolphins in it. That's my plan. To match this one. To match that one. So this one will go into the middle, this one will go on the top, and the other one will go on the bottom, I think, and it'll have these dolphins in it. Guys, let me know what you think. I think it will turn out good. Hamburgs. So that's what I've been dealing with right now. I'm trying to get everything under control. I don't want to go over my time zone. I don't know how long I've been on. Oh, it's only 30 minutes. I feel completely alone here. But that's what I've been dealing with. I just thought you guys like to know that Jeff and I might have found a home. We might have. And that would be very nice if we did. And the chickens are going off saying, "Where's our food? Where's our food? Where's our food?" Jeff is not awake right now and I'm on live. Do you like the sound of as you're putting your drills on, you hear the little click, clickety click click? Me, it sounds very relaxing, honestly. So I'm going to put this one right there. Click, click. Hmm. Hopefully that's not something I needed. I never knew how loud chickens can be. My word. When they want something, they want it bad. They're like, bark, 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 bark. And we're like, we'll take care of you. Just wait. We have a time frame. So now I don't think we'll have ducks though. I mean, I would love to have ducks, but I don't think we'll have ducks because I don't think there's a lake or anything over there or any body of water that's good for them. So, anyways, Let go. Thank you. I'm almost done with this square, guys. Yay! Pat on the back for me. So that is the big gist of what's going on right now. Jeff has been doing a lot of searching. It's not easy trying to find a place in short amount of time, but we have people who are willing to help us. My father-in-law, maybe my uncle might possibly get us a shed, depending on what happens. Um, we are quite tired from all the looking and everything, for real. We still want to do the we still want to do the I'll think about it. I will tell you, if we do get a 2-bedroom house, I can make a craft room out of one of them. And it will not have no carpeting. No carpet at all. Because Jeff and I agreed that if we go into a house that's brand new, no carpet, please. We don't want it. We don't need it. I don't care. It gives us too much dust. I have never when I had when we were in Carnham, I have never ever had to use an air purifier. Never. And we had to use an air purifier because of the fact that there's dust in the carpets here. So what just fell? I heard you. Oh, there you are. Nope. Can't use you. It is so quiet right now. And I'm doing a lot of talking and thinking at the same time. Did you know you can actually talk and think at the same time? I'm thinking Jeff needs to wake up to take care of the chickens. But he's really tired. We both are. We've been exhausted. But once all this looking for a place to live is over and done with, guys, then I won't ever have to worry about anything. I don't have to. Okay. So I had to look for a place to live, but this next time I won't have to. What are you? You don't look like a blue piece. No, you just look like a plain white. So, and come on, see, take it. Take it. Thank you. So that section right there is all done. Right here. That section right here is all done. I mean, am I enjoying talking about moving? Not really. But that's what is going on with me and Jeff right now. We have to move. When we were given given an email telling us you have to move, well, that means we have to move, whether we like it or lump it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That stayed. Is someone else on that I don't know about? Because I usually go on for a good hour and a half. I shouldn't be over anybody's lives. Um, Sounds like my husband's waking up. We have an ant problem here, which tells us that's that's another clear indication that we have to move because um, that happened the same time that happened when we were living in Kalani. There was starting to become an infestation, problem, and Jeff and I know that little hint is saying you guys have to move. We honestly thought we would be here for at least one more year. That's what we thought, and we weren't. So, looking for a place to live has not been pretty easy for us. And Jeff and I really want to finally settle down and not be in a rental situation. And I think that's why Uncle Neville and his dad are uncle and his dad are helping out because they don't want Jeff to be renting anymore. And once we get the business up and running, and I still am going to be working on the resin business. Ever think I'm not, but yeah, I guess you could say this was actually a stepping stone to getting our own place, meaning being forced out like we were being is a stepping stone to getting our own place. Not sure if you guys would agree, but I think it might be a stepping stone. Jeff and I are real tired though. It's been one heck of a ride, and we're still not quite there yet until we know for a fact we have a place. And then we have to move all our stuff out. Once we know where we're going, we are going to get ourselves a 20-foot container. I think it's a 20-foot from what Jeff told me. And we are going to move our stuff to our new home, wherever that is. So, I actually enjoyed living in Clifton. It was pretty quiet. Hopefully, it's just as quiet at the new place. Um, but like I said, when daylight savings happens, hey, we'll be doing daylight savings if we're living in if we start living in New South New South Wales. Why are you not sticking? Of course you're not. You hate me today. Now, I do put my stuff in. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. 45 minutes. I thought it was 45 minutes. Huh? Am I even live? Am I live, guys? Am I still here? Okay, I'm gonna type something in the chat box and ask you guys if I'm still here. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. I'm gonna check and see if it's still showing up. I'm just making certain. Let me double check and make certain you guys are seeing it. Huh. Weird. I'm not sure. Am I still here, guys? Ugh. Mm. Jeff is getting dressed, which means he's coming on. Well, not coming on, but you know what I mean. He's gonna go feed the chickens. He is planning on making something where it can be moved around a little bit. So the chicken coop will be fine. And we're going to finish off a panel that we should have finished off, but it's taken us forever to finish that panel. For a second, I wasn't sure if I was on. I did send a message to you guys to let me know if I'm on or if I'm not on. There. Stick. Be a good little. Be a good little. Yeah, the chickens are going off saying, "Where's our food? Where's our food? Where's our food?" I'm hearing them in the background. That's one of the fun things about having chickens. They wake up at a certain time and they're like, "We're waiting for our food. Give us our food." And I'm like, "I'm online. I'm on live. I can't really go out there." Jeff usually goes out there to feed them. I'll go and talk to them after my live, see how they're doing, talk to them, let them know that we are taking care of them as best as we can. I'm hoping Jeff will cut up some whatever you call it, cut up some lettuce because we have lettuce for them, and hopefully they'll just take to it and eat that. We're almost out of layer pellets, so that will be fun. Trying to get layer pellets for our chickens. We have 4 chooks, aka 4 chickens. They're Rhode Island Reds. That's what they're called, Rhode Island Reds. You can tell they're Rhode Island Reds because of the fact that one of them and one bullies the other. Seriously, one of the chickens bullies the other. She just goes and says, "I'm the head of the flock. You're going to listen to me." So one bullies the other. Uh, Guys, I want to update my channels to really make you guys excited to see me and all that. Any ideas of what you want me to do next? Uh, I think it's already April. I just decided to do my diamond painting because that's going to be the easiest one to do right now. I am not joining the Ticket to Ride this time because of there's 2 reasons. It was fun to a point, but it got really kind of sad. Um I don't want to make a big deal about it. I'm just saying I'm not joining it this time. I mean, it was fun, but yeah. Jeff is going to start working on pens. He's actually going to be making diamond painting pens. Believe it or not. Looking forward to that when he does, because that will go on to my store. So and Etsy thinks I still have a store because they are telling me I owe them money. Let's see, 32 cents. 32 cents is how much I owe money. I guess that's okay. I didn't do very well with Etsy originally, so I kind of closed the store because they were trying to make me to have you guys pay, they wanted me to send free shipping. And I'm sorry, there's no way I can send free shipping. It costs us it cost me $34 to send to Canada. Yes, you heard correctly. $34. But it was a package. And then there was one that I have to send to America again, which is to my Patreon. And I'm so thankful that she's still with me, even though I haven't put anything up. And I want to apologize to my Patreon if she's watching. Please forgive me. A lot is going on right now. I will be talking to you in a private video of what's going on. Like I said, we have to move. So it's going to be an interesting move and everything. I don't know where we're going yet, but when we find out, we'll let you know. And I will probably not be online for at least depending if we can get internet right away, for at least 2 weeks, but we don't know. Jeff Jeff and I haven't discussed how long I'll be off of internet. Plus, we're going to be trying to get a business up and running, which is exciting. And and this time is I think this one will take off because it's food. It's food. It's hot peppers. Sounds fun. I still will be doing resin work because my husband and I discussed about doing resin work and adding the okay. You're not sticking. You're being mean. Fine, you go there. Um, yes. So yeah, we're going to be doing resin work. We're going to be doing diamond painting pens. Yes, my husband is going to be making some diamond painting pens. It will have what you call Australian Australian gum tree, which is a type of tree we have, which is actually the eucalyptus tree. That's what a gum tree really is. I talk about the gum tree, and it's actually a eucalyptus tree. There's red gums. There's a lot of gum trees here. He might even make burl, which is an Australian burl. He might be making a burl type one too. We don't know. I'm hoping Jeff will check and see if he got any mail or email from the bloke or a phone call. Well, we're supposed to get like a phone call from the bloke about the place, although I think he probably got an email. If it's taken, then we won't be getting it. And then I guess we'll be getting a house. I don't know. But my C's are almost done. So, yeah, I'm just talking to you guys and letting you know what's going on. Because I am. Am I stoked about it? No, not really. Being forced to move is not something to be stoked about. But hey, you know what? If it means moving into my own house where I don't have to pay rent anymore, just rates and uh and a mortgage, I would rather do that, thank you. And I mean, we own the land afterwards. Won't that be fun? And we have a farm. Won't that be fun? But yeah, it's a very quiet town where we're probably going to end up going because Jeff and I really, 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 really want to have a farm. We want to grow our own veggies. We want to have our own chickens. You know, the whole meringue. So if you have your own farm, okay, this thing is not sticking. Okie dokie. Alamachoki. So seriously, I'm asking for any questions you have for me and all that. I was making certain I was still on. I wasn't sure if I was for a little bit there because it was so quiet. Jeff will usually come in, say hi to everybody when he's awake, which he is now. That made me jump higher than I ever jumped out of my seat before. I heard a little bing. So it was like, thank you very much for making me jump. So I have a lot to talk to a lot of people about, including to you, Audie. So, so much is going on. I wouldn't wish this on your worst enemy, guys. Doing a move like this, doing another move like this. Um, we we have to move, and Jeff needs to call Centerlink for a form so he can get into his superannuation. Um, once it gets into his superannuation, we can pay for the move. That's gonna be fun. I also need to get in touch with Rachel, see how she's doing. Let her know that we might have found a place. And also let my team know that I might have found a place. Might have. We have to wait on there's a few situations here waiting on us. Basically, it depends on my father-in-law. It depends on my uncle by marriage. It depends on a few things. So it all depends on a lot of different people. And Jeff and I might have to do Mr. Stacky, aka, the farm. We might have to do the farm. But it all depends on the owner of the place that is selling to us. Um, basically, he's if my father-in-law pays 2,000 something toward it, then we will probably, yeah. And it depends on how we start the farm. Hopefully it starts right away. Then we can get internet and all that rigmarole, if that makes sense. That is why I didn't do any. I wanted to, but I said no. I'm not going to do that. I didn't do any collabs with anyone this time because of the fact that we are moving. And when we got that message that we had to move, it was like, okay, well, I guess we better start looking for a place to live. And Jeff has a piece about the move. I have a no piece about the move, but hey, we don't know where we're going right now. Once we know where we're going, we're going to go get ourselves one of those what you call not storage shed. It's not really a storage shed. It's something else. But yeah, we'll get that. So we'll get a storage shed of some sort. Well, it's not really a storage shed, it's a container. And we will put our stuff in the container, and then we will go wherever we get the get the place. I do like how the one turned out, but I need to do something unique with it. I need to like put some resin on top and then put some sparkly bits on top, and that will make it look a lot better than it does now. It will be a little sharp though. But yeah, I think that will make it look. You see, I was trying to go with a foamy look, if that makes sense. Didn't turn out as foamy as I was hoping. Yay! Number C is done on this one. Sorry, I went a little high pitch there. If you haven't figured me out by now, I do go into a little bit of a high pitch when I feel like I've achieved something. Yeah, one thing Jeff and I are looking forward to is where Jeff and I will not have any more we won't well, we will probably use the air nebulizer or whatever it's called. Um, but other than that, I don't think we'll be using anything. And this move is really getting to me because I don't like the idea of moving a second time. But hey, we will make it. We always do. I'm excited. Am I excited about the move? No. I'll be honest. Am I excited about the move? No. But do we have to move? Yes. And we're on the last color of this. Oh, well, um, yeah, that's not the color I needed. No. Sorry, I'm grabbing out the color I had originally, which was 995, putting it back away. But guys, oh, Mergs! And I just spilled. um, have you ever just up and spilled something and it spilled onto the floor too? Not a lot. It's a little bit, but it's still spilled. Hon, are you checking your email? But I think he's gonna go feed the chickens too today. I don't regret having chickens though, because we get fresh eggs. We will need to check with council. Hi Marie, how you doing, hon? I'm so sorry I haven't I'm talking and talking about moving and everything and I didn't see you pop up. How are you doing, hon? I am doing okay. Just have to go through a move very soon. Not excited about it. But hey, it might be to our own house, our own home, meaning no more renting, which will be good. Yeah, that that doesn't go there. And this one doesn't go there. So yeah, we are going to be moving very soon. We have to start packing, and Jeff and I are going to go get ourselves some tubs. A lot of tubs. A lot tubs. I think about 15 maybe tubs. and then we're gonna work on moving. I'm not overly excited about the move, but hey, I have to deal with it, right? Oh, I'm glad that you're doing much better. I've been so overstressed, it's not funny. This move has been really stressing me out. Uh, I try not to let stress build, but it's been building. And Jeff can tell you I haven't really truly smiled since we found out that we have to move. I have not smiled. Sorry about that. I gotta clear my throat and drink a little coffee. Let me check something. Okay, we're doing okay on time. Sorry about that. Clearing my throat because I have a frog in my throat this morning. Seems. So I've been talking a lot about this move, and my husband and I are. Am I excited about it? Not really. But hey, it is what it is, right? Yeah, we have so much to do, and Jeff needs to check his email. We also need to feed the chickens. Yes, we have chickens. We have 4 of them. One's name is Whitetail, another is Escapee. Yeah, my husband calls her Escapee. Um, and then one is called Feisty. And the reason why we call Feisty is because Feisty is a black one, and and Feisty ends up running away from you when you try and pick her up. So yeah. And the fourth one we never named. But yes, moving has been so stress. Trying to find a place to live in. You see, we've been given our marching orders, aka you have to leave this premises. We have to have this place cleaned. I mean, super cleaned, cleaned like it never been cleaned. Um, to get our funds back. So we have a lot to do in a short amount of time. I'm waiting for a message from the landlord to tell us about something. But my husband found a place that he thinks will work for us. Now, we will be moving across state again. Yes, we've been there before, but this time we might be homeowners. Aw, thank you, Marie. Yeah, I like the names too. I think they're cute. I it fits them, especially Whitetail. Now, Whitetail is the boss chook, meaning she's the boss. She. There's a pecking order, and you would think the bigger ones would be the boss chook. Uh-uh. Whitetail is a tiny one. Now, she's still a Rhode Island Red, but still, she's a funny little girl. She's funny. And we have been getting eggs from them, but I think we're getting close to the time when they're going off the lay due to the fact that it is becoming winter over here. Not yet, but it will be. Winter hits on the exact day of June, I think, or May. No, June. June is when winter starts in Australia. And yeah. Do you want to see how a couple of my resin pieces turned out? I have actually, well, they're not finished yet, but I have finished one of the resin pieces. Just let me know if you would like to see them. Um, they're not 100% finished until I do the third one, but they're pretty much done. I want to do something different with the tops of one of them for a reason, because it's supposed to look like waves crashing and it didn't turn out that way. So I might have to put some diamond dust on it, which means I have to put something on the bottom of my to catch the diamond dust so I can put it right back into its little sheath. Well, you know what I mean. So here is what I made. Let's see what you think. This right here. Now, why I say this is great for drills. Let's say you had these type of bottles. See this bottle right here? These type of bottles. Now I want to show you something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it holds 9, but you can double check, but I'm pretty sure it holds 9 or 7 of these. Nope, it holds 2, 4, 6. It holds 6 of these. But look at that. Isn't that awesome? So when you're diamond painting, you can actually have that for, and it's in a section where this will be up here and the other one will be up another one. But these hold that. And this one right here is the one I wanted to work on making it look like a it didn't turn out as I was hoping. So I will be adding some diamond dust on the very tops. Do you like it? Okay, so what I have here now, this is my dolphins, of course. You can see the dolphins. The last one will have dolphins like this in there with a little bit of this with a little bit of this glitter in it. So the glitters and the dolphins will be in the last one. But this one I'm thinking of putting a little bit of AB on the very tops, and then not too much. It has to be like, I don't know how to explain it, but it has to be. You see, I was trying to make it look foamy or something, so it didn't turn out. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding diamond dust to the very, very tops of this. And once I do that diamond dust on the very, very tops, it will look almost like a very shiny, foamy look. That's my goal. But I thought you would like to see that. That's something I made. I was really, really happy with how that turned out. Would you like to see one of the diamonds? Well, the only diamond, but yeah. Well, I have a few diamonds, but what I do with my extra resin is I take the extra resin. You see that extra resin right there? There's extra resin right there, and there's resin there, and there's resin there, and there's resin there, and there's resin around there. And you can see where I had more resin right there. This is what you get. A beautiful diamond. This one's a purpley, pinky, bluey diamond. So long story short, that's what I do with the extra resin. So I just thought you would like to see how my ideas come to pack, which is really nice. I actually think they turned out really nice, you know. So, and I actually love how I love how this one turned out. So, and this is with what is the name of this? What is the name of this stuff? This is gold leaf. There's gold leaf in this. And this one is supposed to be like an oceany look. You can see like the white pearlistic. This was supposed to be on the very top, like the waves are trying to crash. Didn't work. And then last one will be that with dolphins on it. But I had to pack, so I don't know where my dolphin stuff is at the moment, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's my goal. That's one of my goals when I get to my new home to finish. And Jeff and I are talking about if our internet will be on right away or it might take about a couple weeks to get them on after we are settled in our home, wherever we go. So, yeah, we have a lot going on right now, my husband and I. So, any questions? Now, my husband's not in here with me at the moment. He usually does, but we stayed up until it's gonna make you laugh. 1:30 in the morning. Basically trying to get everything situated in our brains of what we wanted to do or where we want to go or how we want to go about it. And Jeff has to check his email. We also have to feed the chickens this morning. Oh, those chicks are hungry. They're a hungry little bunch. So, yeah. So, I was just curious what you think about it. I worked I work really hard on my resin pieces. I do have a lot of resin pieces. I make dragons. I actually made a dragon in a bell. Hun, can you get me that bell for me? Jeffrey, can you get me that bell for me? Okay, not a problem. I also have paws, which will have little lights to them. Yes, I have paws. Here we go. I think that will show it. Can you get me the bell? Okay. And maybe say hi to the ladies and gentlemen and everyone. The bell. The dragon in the bell. I have not closed that thing off yet. It's in that box out there. And I'll show that to you shortly. So, he's right now getting it for me. I've done so many resin pieces, it's not funny. This one is now I'm not into dragons, but this is a dragon in a bell, just so you can see it. Like it's underwater. Just so you can get an idea. Probably much better that way. That's a dragon in a bell. This is gold on the bottom. Has a little bit of a hazy look to it. As you can see, there's a hazy look to it and another hazy look down here. It fits the theme, I think. But there is the dragon in the bell. That That turned out really good in my book. But I am getting close to the end of my life because I get off at exactly what time? Get off. So much, like I said, so much is going on and so much is still going on that we have to keep working and trucking toward getting our own home. And Jeff has to get in touch with Centerlink and everything. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's for sale. It's I'm gonna be adding some crystals on the bottom. What I mean by that is, you know those diamond paintings that have, what is it called? The odd, help me here. The odd drills, I think is what it's called. The odd drills. Now imagine little on the bottom right here to make it very unique. Because I always add extra to it. I know that's how I've been. So I'm actually thinking of adding bottom little diamonds at the bottom, which is the odd drills at the bottom. And then he'll be for sale. I think he turned out really good. This one did. Now, the other one is a B grade and I'm not very happy with it. You want to see a mess up one? Well, someone said it's not really a mess. Well, it looks like a mess to me, but it might not look like a mess to you, but I think it looks like a mess to me. As you can tell, there's a lot of bubbles in it. It definitely looks like it's in water. It's very I have to add some blue to it to make the bubbles really pop. But that is a green dragon in a bell also, but that one didn't turn as lovely. But this will be for sale once I have it all fixed up. But guys, I'm gonna have to let you go. I only have 3 minutes, so thank you for coming in. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. That will help the algorithm. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. I would love to hear you guys' comments. I would love to know what you think, what I should do better, if I should do better. Overall, that's about as much as I can say. Many blessings, guys, and shalom. It was a blessing to have all of you here. It's wonderful to have you all here, and I thank you for coming and joining me. So I'll talk to you guys later. Shalom.